I want to thank Big Cat 305 for putting this collab together along with myself. It's hashtag ultimateblackstoneburgers. I'll leave a link to his channel up above. I'll leave the hashtag down below. You hit that hashtag and you'll get a you'll get a view at all the YouTubers who are in on this collab, of course. When I think of the ultimate burger, it's got to start with the roll. Okay, if the roll is no good, the burger is no good. Case closed. I don't care how good the meat is. If the roll's hard, if the roll's stale, the burger's no good. And what I'm using is a brioche roll. You get these at Walmart. It's my favorite roll right now, so that's what I'm going to use, right? You know, after the roll comes the meat. Basically, what I got here is I'm going to grind my own, right? I got a sirloin steak center cut. That's going to give us the 80. I got some beef chuck. That's going to aid in the 20, along with some short rib. That's also going to aid in the 20. To me, that's a perfect mixture to get your 80-20, to get your ultimate burger, of course. Now, what kind of burger am I doing? I'm going to do a take on, if you've seen my video about 2-3 weeks ago with the Molly burger, right? It's a brown sugar infused Smashburger, right? I'm going to build off of that. I'll leave a link up above and down below also if you want to check that video out. I'm going to cowboy it up, right? Switch it up a little bit. I'm going to use Swiss cheese. I'm going to keep those caramelized onions, right? You need those caramelized onions. And I'm going to use a little BBQ sauce, right? This is going to be a brown sugar infused Cowboy smash burger. Oh, heck yeah. This is going to be good. Alright everybody, my name is Tommy and this is the Gallery Backyard BBQ, and I am real excited about this collab. As I show you some grinding up of the meat, I want to thank Mike over at Big Cat 305 for collabing this out with me. And of course, all the other YouTubers. Make sure you check out that hashtag so you can check out all the cooks and you can see my, you can see how nice it is to grind your own meat. And these attachments are really not that expensive. I'll leave a link down below if you want to check it out, of course. And now on my onions, what I'm going to do here is just a regular sliced onions, not too thick, not too thin, right? We want to caramelize these onions. All right, we don't want to fry these onions. We want to caramelize them. Alrighty, and from there I'll get my 5-ounce, approximately 5-ounce loosely packed patties, right? And also I got my brown sugar, and what you want to do here is just kind of roll those patties into the brown sugar. No big deal, no science behind it. You don't have to get 100% of the ball patty. Just get as much as you desire to get. I've got about maybe 70-80% covered in the brown sugar, right? I got my Blackstone 2 burners on the left are on high, 2 burners on the right are off, and right now what I want to do is get my bacon on, right? And from there we'll get a little butter down, and I'll get my onions on. Again, we do not want to fry the onions. We don't want to burn the onions. We kind of want to caramelize the onions, right? And listen, to caramelize the onions, you want to go lower, and that's why I got those pushed to the middle end, or the middle right side. It's a little cooler there. And just go lower, and you can even put a little water in there and steam them, right? Cover them, as you're going to see in a second, and some butter, right? You just, like I said, you want to, well, you want to wilt the onions, kind of caramelize the onions, of course. And that steam with the butter and the cover will help in that process. And these usually take about 4 or 5 minutes. That's it. They'll go pretty quick with that steam working. Go about another 30 seconds to a minute. And those are looking pretty good right there. What I'm going to do now is get those pushed off to the side with the bacon, right? The cooler side where they'll stay warm but not cook too much. And now I want to get my patties on. And you'll notice on the patties how that brown sugar kind of like a rub on a rack of ribs, right? That's left on there for an hour or two. It kind of absorbs it and just kind of absorbs into the meat, right? The same thing happens with this brown sugar. This is a bona fide good stuff. Guaranteed that you'll love these if you make them. And what I do here is I put my patties down and I'll let them sit there for about maybe 30 seconds or so. No big deal. You can see that butter start to work, not the butter that, when you can see that brown sugar start to work, right? And I'll use like a regular Smashburger. I'll hold it for about 10 seconds, right? 10 seconds. We want to get a pretty decent crust on the bottom of the patty. And you can see the brown sugar sitting on that burger. And as those patties sit there on the Blackstone, you'll see that brown sugar start to caramelize also and do its thing, right? Do its thing into the meat. And I'll get a little fresh cracked black pepper and some Himalayan pink salt down on the meat. Not too much, just a little bit. And I'll also throw some on those onions, of course. And just like a regular Smashburger, when the sides start to bubble or turn white, you get some bubbling in the center, you know it's time to, there you go, you know it's time to flip them, right? And that's usually about maybe a minute or so. And my grill's probably cruising at about 400 degrees. And at this point, things start to get a little bit exciting, right? You can see that brown sugar really start to bubble over. And that is nothing but flavor that is doing its magic to these burgers. And there's my Swiss cheese for the Cowboy burgers, right? I'm going about 1.5 slices to 2 slices per patty, of course. And this is an imported Swiss cheese. This is good stuff. Of course, I got my rolls buttered. We'll get our rolls on. We like a nice toasted bun, of course. Wow. I mean, that looks friggin' off the hook good. I mean, and that is nothing but flavor, trust me. And what I want to do here now, right, because this is a Cowboy burner, I'm going to get some Cowboy burger. I'm going to get some BBQ sauce down to mix it in with that brown sugar. I'm going to turn that into a dipping sauce, right? Off camera, what I did was mix that up after I pulled the burgers and put it in a little cup. You'll see it later. And I dipped my burger in that sauce, and I'm telling you, man, freaking thing's good. Yeah. So there you see I got my cooked onions on, right? My bacon on, no big deal there. Blackstone does to the bun all the time, right? Alrighty, I believe it is time to build us a burger, of course. Yeah. Yeah. Wow, man, are you kidding me? Wow. I mean, what else is there to say, right? That's not just a burger, that's a friggin' masterpiece. I mean, the flavor in this sucker is just like off the charts. I mean, there's so much going on in this burger. I mean, you know, with the sweetness and with this one, with the Swiss and the bacon, the saltiness of the bacon. I mean, this burger has it all. I mean, this truly is the ultimate Blackstone burger. Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah. Oh, heck yeah. Wow. And there's my dipping sauce, right? That's a nice brown sugar with BBQ sauce. I mean, you can't beat that right there. And this is the Cowboy burger to end all Cowboy burgers. With that custom blend, of course. I'm going to take this in live for a taste test. Enjoy. Alrighty, here we go for a live taste test. Of course, I got my barbecue and brown sugar sauce, right? This is a Cowboy burger. You can see the caramelized onions. I got a load of Swiss cheese on and also a nice strip of bacon, right? I'm going to dip them in my barbecue sugar sauce right there. And of course, here's one of the best burgers I've ever made, bar none. I mean, you got the sweetness of the sugar, which again, it's not overpowering. With the, I got some the sweetness of the onions with a little bit of salt and pepper, and of course you got the bacon with that Swiss cheese. Always on a Cowboy burger, you always want Swiss, or at least in my book. So the Swiss cheese is perfect for this burger, and that dipping sauce with the brown sugar. And of course the barbecue sauce. Of course I got my dog right under me. He's getting all the things that drop. Alright guys, look, that's going to close out this video. I want to thank my subscribers for checking it out, new and old. I greatly appreciate you. Smash that thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. I love reading them. It gives me drive to go further. Listen, if you like this Blackstone cook, I'm going to stick a couple boxes over here, and I'll see you over there. Oh yeah, and until next time, we shall see you soon.